Hey guys, it's Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a new game from Dr. Finn's Games called Butterfly Garden. The Butterfly Garden is a 2 to 5 player game from Dr. Finn's Games, which I said already. And in this game, players are trying to help save endangered species of butterflies. So they're going to be going around, collecting them, taking them to museums, botanical gardens, some zoos, because people are coming in and destroying the natural habitat, so they're not going to have a place to live unless we can save them. So that's what we're doing. The way that's done is through some interesting card play and set collection. So let's go down to the table, see how it plays. All right, so here's a game of Butterfly Garden, all set up for 3 players. To set up, you're going to give each player their own player board. In this case, we got green, purple, and red. A net, which will look something like this. This is a prototype, so this is just cardboard cutout, but it will look something like this, I would imagine, in the final piece. Each player will get 3 cards, which have the butterfly backs. And we're going to take a certain number of cards out of this deck based on the number of players. So in a 3-player game, we take out 22. We will flip 3, and then we'll flip 3 delivery cards because there's 3 players. There's 1 for each player. If there's 2 players, it's a little different, but it's in the rule book laid out pretty clearly. So now we're going to play. This game is a simultaneous action selection game where players are going to be playing a card from their hand face down. You're going to flip based on the type of number that you flip. You're going to do some stuff. So let's go ahead and do it. I'm just going to randomly do all of these just so I don't know, just to like kind of show you how it works. Then once everybody has theirs, they'll flip it. All right, so we have 33, 32, and 50. All right, so low number gets to go first. So in this case, 32 will get to go first. So they'll take their net. First thing they're going to do is they are going to take their net and they're going to capture a card that they want. The reason you're trying to capture cards is, if you can see on these cards, they have butterflies. You are trying to use those butterflies from your jar to meet this criteria, just deliver this and score those points. All right, so they actually want to take, let's see, they're going to take this one right here. Then if there are any powers on their cards, they could do that. I think that's the correct order. Yes, but they don't have any, so they're moving on. And then what they're going to do is they're going to take this card and they're going to put it in their jar like this. So that's showing they have those 2 butterflies in their jar. And then if they're able to, they can deliver these butterflies to a delivery location. So in this case, they actually meet this criteria. So they will take these butterflies, deliver it. So they have this butterfly and that butterfly. So that gets discarded, and then they get to score this at the end of the game. So I'm just going to sit it below down here. And that's a turn. Then it'll be the next player's turn, which will be 33. So they have a power. What's that power? They get to put a card from hand into jar, put a card from jar into hand. They don't have anything in the jar right now, so they're not going to do that. All right. So let's see. They want to put their thing here because lots of butterflies need yellow. So they're going to go there, or the cards need yellow. Then they're going to use they would use their special ability, which they can't right now. Then they're going to take this card, put it in their jar. Like that. And then they're done. Then it will be this player's turn. They're going to capture this one. Then they could use a special action. There's no special action on the card. They will add butterfly card to the jar. So they'll get this one. And then that is the end of their turn, unless they can deliver. Let's see, can they deliver? They cannot. They cannot. So if you look at this delivery card, something I should explain. A couple things. That rainbow butterfly is wild. It can be anything. The black butterflies can be anything as well. So a rainbow could be used for either of these if they want. It needs to have this one or a rainbow and any other butterfly. Okay, so that's the end of that turn. Then at the end of the turn, everyone's going to take the new card that they selected into their hand. So take this back. Take this back. And we'll flip 3 new ones. We'll flip 3 new ones. And then we will refill the delivery row one per player, for new cards to be delivered to. All right, so that's essentially how you're going to play the game. You're going to keep doing that until a few things happen. Either this deck, we're unable to refill this row, or this deck is unable to be refilled. At that point, players are going to score some points. So you're going to get points for a few things. You're going to score your delivery cards. So in this case, purple would have 5 points. You're going to score a variety bonus based on the type of delivery cards. So let's look at this. I'm not sure the exact names, but you can see based on the picture, there are different types of delivery cards. So if I had these 3, they're all different backgrounds, you're going to get a certain amount of points. So it looks like for 3 different ones, you're going to get 6 points, which is pretty nice. So if this is how that player went, they'd have 6 points. Then what you're going to do is you're going to score 1 point for each different butterfly in your hand. So whatever, you're going to look at your hand. So say green player has this, they'll look at their hand of butterflies. So they have 1, 2, 3 different butterflies. They score 3 points, up to a maximum of 6. And then whoever has the most points, like most games, is the winner. So that's how you play Butterfly Garden. Let's go up to the top, see what we think about it. All right, well, that was the Butterfly Garden. First off, I'll say this was a prototype like I showed in the overview. These nets are probably going to look better in the final version. But this, just for being a prototype, these butterfly cards are really nice. The art is really nice. These delivery cards have an amazing back, really nice front. You can clearly tell what type of place it is that you're trying to rescue these butterflies and send them to. So yeah, that's pretty good. This player board is really nice. It breaks down the turn order, what you do in a phase, what all the special powers do, and it gives you a place to put your butterflies in the jars, which is pretty neat. So that looks really neat. So this is a really fun game. It's super light. It's accessible for anybody to play, and that's where Dr. Finn shines. So if you like simultaneous action selection, you like set collection, you like butterflies, you should probably check this one out. So I will give this a BGM accepted seal. I'll give it a 7 out of 10 on BGG, 3.5 out of 5 wrenches, and I dig it. So that is the Butterfly Garden. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.